Live from New York, this is WIUR Radio.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jack and Eddie Show.
What up?
Today we got our New York Yankees all-time draft going down. We got a very, very special guest coming in just a few seconds. We're going to talk some March Madness and some New York Knicks basketball. So let's get right into it. Let's bring in our special guest, our roommate Braden.
Yes, sir. Big Bray. And he forgot to shut the door.
I try my best.
All right. So,
Oh, your mic's not on. There we go.
All right.
All right. You're good.
welcome to the show. All right. So I say we get into some March Madness. It's that type
Yes, it is.
of year, that time. We got a big game coming up this Friday. Duke versus St. John's. I don't know who you guys got, but who you got, Eddie?
I got Duke in my bracket, too. I got Duke all the way.
Right.
Not usually a big Duke fan, but
Yeah,
let's go Duke.
I have Duke as well. Duke's been struggling. They've been kind of shaky. I mean, they have been winning, but they almost choked to Siena. So we'll see. I'm a little bit skeptical of what the Duke team is capable of doing because I also have them going all the way in one of my brackets. So we'll see. St. John's, they got a lot of talent, and they have Rick Pitino, the basketball genius.
Brad, I know you're not a big college basketball guy, but who do you have?
I try my best. I got a couple brackets here and there. I had Duke winning, I think, in a couple of them, but I mean, St. John's just coming off a buzzer beater. Nice
Buzzer win.
layup from a guy that really doesn't do much out there. So I think they might have that stride to come out and beat Duke. Honestly, I could see it. There's been so many upsets already from so many different teams. My bracket's gone
Right.
It's gone at this point.
Gone.
But so gotta go for the guys at this point at St. John's because my boy is over there too. So
Really?
might have to.
Who's your boy?
He does some camera work over there. He interviews some guys. So
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I could definitely see a St. John's upset. Duke's just got to play some really good basketball if they want to pull this one off. So because St. John's is a fake 5 seed, I've been saying that, you know. So we'll see. Exciting games coming up this Friday. Starting at 7:10, they go on till about 10:45 starting. So we'll see. But
BYU choked. I had them in the finals
yeah.
with Duke,
Huge choke
and
down.
they choked.
yeah.
They choked.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens next week. We'll
talk
know
more about it.
We'll get into it because it's gonna get
Yeah.
serious. It's gonna get really serious next week.
Mhm.
So good to touch on that. But moving
getting
on,
close.
I guess we'll go on to the Knicks.
Yeah, we'll just talk quickly about the
7-game win streak.
7-game win
We are
streak.
playing better.
One
which-
big game last night. We're playing better. The only issue is like the close games with these bad teams. Like we should be blowing the Pelicans out, and
Right.
I don't know. Even though they're on this 7-game win streak, they've been playing better. It's hard for me to like my chances. It's big for us though to get the 2 seed because when we verse the Celtics in the second round, we want home court advantage.
Right.
So it's big that we get the 2 seed and hopefully finish the year as the 2 seed. And
Overall, playing better. Mikal Bridges, thank you for
Yeah.
not being as horrible as he has been.
because Braden, who's not a basketball player, would have been playing better basketball than
Right.
Mikal Bridges.
Look, when it comes to clutch, you got me. in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me the last shot. That's all I need.
Exactly.
So Mikel's been playing better as of late. OG had a great game last night.
Mhm.
Brunson been
Yes.
playing better.
Yes.
Even Cat. So we'll see. They just got to keep the ball rolling. I think it's key to stay hot, and get hot around this time and
Mhm.
peak around this time, which I think maybe we're seeing. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But yeah.
Well, let's get to the all-time baseball, all-time Yankee
That's what I'm here
lineup.
for.
Braden has the first pick. We
Okay.
did it before the podcast.
me-
Braden's got the first pick.
Let me
I got
pull
the
it up.
second pick. Jack's got the third pick, and then we'll just go. We'll go with snake draft. So then Jack will have the 4th, 5th, 6th,
okay,
7th, 8th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're gonna do 9 and starter and then
And a
a
reliever.
reliever
Yeah, okay.
or
All right,
closer.
so start it off, Bray. Go any
Um,
position you want.
I
Who you
think
taking?
I'm gonna have to go center field. This is the first one that I was looking at, and I was like, I hope that I do get this first pick because
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Mickey Mantle
Mickey
at
Mantle.
center field.
Yeah,
So
good pick.
He was the
Good
one
pick.
guy I was looking at. You know, show legend.
Yeah.
Raking with him, switch hitter.
Solid.
There we
I'd with
go.
him.
Okay.
All right. My first pick, I will be taking. I'll just be going with. I'll go Judge.
Okay.
Keep it in right field.
Okay.
You know, probably the best player we'll ever see. So
Yeah.
Aaron Judge.
Okay. This is
It's getting tough for you. The third pick is kind of
Yeah.
tough.
I'm gonna go with Babe. We'll go Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth and right.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta go.
All right. Okay. Good pick. Good pick. I'm trying to get it there.
I have fourth, right?
Yeah. You got
Okay.
you got
Ooh.
you got the fourth.
Give me Derek Jeter.
Jeter,
shortstop,
yeah.
the cat.
I think you got to go with him earlier.
Yeah,
so
you
I'm
got
just gonna
that was a
him.
pick too.
'Cause I'm sure-
Shortstop.
yeah,
Shortstop's
I know,
a
exactly.
tough.
The
It's gonna be a tough
position.
one. I have a couple
Shortstop.
here. I got one. I think it's gonna be a little-
Shortstop's tough.
I like my picks.
All right, so my pick
obviously go Anthony Volpe.
is no. I'm gonna go A-Rod. Listen,
Okay.
people might A-Rod was another one of the greatest hitters ever.
He
so,
was.
No,
Yeah.
he'll be my third baseman. I was gonna do some cheesy stuff, put him at short, but he could be my third.
Okay. So now, you know, I think I'm gonna get shortstop out the way here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jack picked obviously Derek Jeter, but I'm gonna go IKF.
Okay.
Isaiah Kiner.
Yo,
Dude, I'm
look,
not gonna lie. I was thinking about him too. Be
Wow.
like a 9
because
hitter.
you know none of you guys were even thinking about him. You know, I
was thinking.
had a couple people on here as well. You know, there's Didi, there's Torres, but I think a lot of people I liked him when he was here. You know,
Yeah.
he only had
Listen.
he only had one home run that year, but
Yeah.
it was it was a pretty
IKF
big one. So
IKF
IKF
was the man, bro.
he was.
All right, who's your third pick?
Oh, I forgot we're doing that.
IKF. It's worse than Siakam.
We topped it.
I think I'm gonna go right back to it to third base. I'm gonna
Oh,
go my all-time GOAT,
Oof.
Josh Donaldson.
Oh god.
Yeah. All right. So I think what people
Wow.
do when they come on the show is just build the all-time troll lineup.
I don't know
You
about
this is
troll.
Yankees, right? This is Josh Donaldson.
Oh,
but he
yeah,
was on
no,
the
I
Yankees.
mean,
I have his number around my neck for
There
a
we
reason.
go. There we
Yes.
go. Interesting pick. I'm gonna stick in the infield with my third pick and go to second base and get Robbie Cano.
Yep, that was
That's,
You know,
that's nice.
Cano, another one, great, best swing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
So lefty
yeah.
swing, beautiful.
Yeah, he's tough.
he was one of those guys.
I wish I
But
was
yeah.
like him.
great infield of all time,
Yes,
right there.
great.
I am going to get my bullpen out of the way here, and I'm
Okay.
going to go Mariano Rivera.
Yeah, that's a good
Sandman.
pick. That's a good pick.
Hey, let me see this list
Get
really
him out of
quick.
here.
You're keeping track, right?
Yeah, I'm writing all of them down. Jack, you have the next pick though. Still.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you have the
Right,
next
right,
pick.
All right, so I have need a catch or two. This is tough. Give me. I need an outfielder as well. Give me Stanton in the DH spot.
Anthony DH,
Okay,
that's a good
that's
one.
a
I
solid
need a
pick.
DH. Why not?
Yeah, you could really pick anyone as DH, but I just put down like
But it's
the
like
guys
the
who
people
were
that actually
yeah, like
played
who actually
DH.
DH.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
I
think
am
Stan's one of those
going
all-time
to
DHs.
pick.
He was great in the
He's-
outfield.
he's
He was
just a
great in the
DH.
outfield when he could move, but
Yeah, I'm going to pick. I'm gonna get Ricky Henderson in left field.
okay.
Ricky Henderson in
Eagles.
left field. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna go with Juan Soto in left field.
Really? Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna be one of those guys. Yes, I'm mad he left our team, but
Look, I'm not gonna lie. That was gonna be my next pick at right
Guy's
field,
awesome.
actually.
Yeah.
So that was gonna
listen,
be.
this guy's awesome. I
Um,
mean, I know he misses us, so I'll let him be on the
You could-
all-time
you could
Yankees
tell.
team, left field.
Okay. Well, for my left field, I'm gonna go Brett Gardner.
Brett Garner.
Okay.
All right. So
I
it
like
looks
that.
like Braden's team's gonna win like maybe 5 games.
What do you mean? I mean, it was either that
Nah,
or Joey
I love
Gallo.
Brett Gardner.
So
Brett Gardner-
he's their
He's definitely better than He's better than IKF.
I don't
Solid.
know, man.
Brett Gardner. But all right. Who's your next pick?
Okay, for
Mickey
I still
Mantle.
have second base, first base. So I'm gonna go Mark Teixeira at
Yeah,
first base.
That's a really good pick.
Yeah. I think I've had some questionable picks, obviously,
Yeah,
but
no, that's a really.
I'm
good
gonna
pick.
have to go pretty good
It's
pick
locked.
here and go.
Teixeira
Mark
was
Teixeira.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's my pick now again. You just got 2 in a row, right?
Yes.
All right, so it's me. Who do I need here? I'll go. I mean, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go Hideki Matsui as my DH.
Oh yeah,
Hideki Matsui DH.
he rakes.
Yeah. MVP
I had him-
2009
I had
World
him there.
Series. My guy. Jack, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go. Sorry, can I just see that real quick?
Yeah, what do we still have left?
What do I have
Oh.
left?
You need a catcher, first base, second base, third
Ooh.
base, left field, and center, and starter.
Okay.
Yes, tough one.
It is a
I
tough
think I'm
one.
gonna go Bernie.
Bernie in center.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
All
Bernie.
right, I like that.
I like the
pick.
switch hitting.
Yeah, I like that pick. All right, and you got another one.
Give me Jorge Posada
Jorge
on a
Posada,
dish.
Yeah. First catcher to go. All right.
That's a great pick.
Now it's my pick. For relief pitcher, I'm gonna go Goose Gossage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go Big
He's
Goose.
tough.
God, yeah,
He's
that's a great pick.
I'm gonna go Goose.
That was gonna be my pick only because he's one of those relievers in the show that I only use.
Yeah,
Because
no, he's good.
He's
He's
one of
my
those
guy,
guys
too.
that you gotta use.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Goose Gossage.
Okay.
So Brady, you got two
Um,
now.
I still got second base open, right?
Second base, catcher, right field, DH, and your 2 pitching slots.
Okay. So I think for recency bias, I'm gonna go Jazz Chisholm at second
At
base.
Second base. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And then if we're gonna go, I gotta go pitcher here. I'm gonna go Masahiro Tanaka.
Ooh, I like Tanaka.
That's who I'm gonna pick. He was one of those
Tanaka.
pitchers that I loved watching.
Yeah, Tanaka.
So,
I like Tanaka too.
and
was
I
upset we
miss
didn't
him. I
resign
really
him.
do miss
I do
him.
too. That's a good pick. You just got 2 there, right? So now
Yes, so
me
it's
again.
yours.
Who do I need? I need a first baseman. I'll go the captain before the captain, Don Mattingly.
Okay.
I'll go
Okay.
Don. Don at first.
It's a good pick.
Jack, you got 2 now.
I gotta go Lou Gehrig at first.
Yep.
I like that.
It was either between him or Teixeira for
Yeah.
me.
Right, I got another one.
Yeah, you got
I need a left fielder. You know who I really liked was Curtis Granderson. I'm gonna throw him out.
That was
At
yeah.
what in left?
Yeah,
All right,
I know
that's
he's
okay.
like primarily. I think he's.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, he
I mean,
played.
he was an
played
outfielder.
left.
He's an
He's an
outfielder.
outfielder. He could go anywhere.
Guys
like
like
him.
that could, yeah.
Yeah, I think put him anywhere.
Yeah. All right. So you just got 2 in a row,
So it's
right?
yours.
Yeah.
All right. So in my center field, I'm gonna go back who I was gonna pick before. Put him in center. My leadoff guy, Ricky Henderson.
Okay. Okay.
Ricky Henderson in center. So Braden, you got 2
All
now.
right. Who?
You need catcher, right field, DH, and relief pitcher.
Okay. So, honestly, I think for right field, I'm gonna go one of my parents' favorite of all time, Paul O'Neill,
Paul O'Neill. Yeah, that's a
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a that's a good
I
pick.
like him.
and then what else do I need?
DH, catcher, and relief pitcher.
Okay. So what? Jack picked Jorge, right?
Yeah, Jack picked Jorge.
Okay.
I'm yet without a
I'm gonna have to go Gary Sanchez at catcher.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what? I was gonna pick him.
Yeah,
because
I
love
got to
him.
get him out the way. If I was gonna get a catcher, because
That was my childhood right there.
you could have fun with Kyle Higashioka over there.
No, I still got some people. You just got 2 in a row, or
Yeah.
All right, yeah, Paul and Gary. Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, none of us took us. Oh well, Braden did. So I guess I'll go starter. I'm gonna go Roger Clemens.
Yeah.
We'll go Roger.
Solid
Clemens.
pick.
Why not?
Yeah, I honestly, low key, I was looking earlier and I forgot he was even on the
Yeah,
Yankees.
Yeah, I have to go Roger Clemens.
All right, so
So
I-
Jack,
I
you
get
got
2,
you got
right?
your not last 2 picks, but you got 2. You got 3 picks left, but you got 2 right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go Willie Randolph at second,
Willie
Okay.
Randolph at second. I like that.
and then for my starter, I think I'm gonna have to go CC.
Mm,
CC at starter. I like that.
that's a good pick.
All right. It's my turn now.
Yeah.
Catcher and shortstop I have left.
Shortstop's gonna be hard for you.
Like
over
for
that's
there.
tough
short,
one.
it's like shit. I could go Glaber at short. He played short, but it's like he was horrible.
You still got another guy that's open as well.
I know. I got DD.
So
And catcher. I'm gonna go Yogi Bear at my catcher.
okay.
Go
Okay.
Yogi at catcher. Why not?
Solid.
Get one of those old schools on the team.
So
And Braden, you have your last 2 picks right now.
I need what?
DH and relief pitcher.
DH and reliever. Okay. Well, reliever, I'm gonna have to go Chapman.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
later in his career, he didn't do very well, but
No, but he was
he was
solid for
solid.
us.
He was
He was
solid
solid
for a
for us, and
guy.
he's
You
been
know,
good.
good lefty.
Remember his prime.
And your DH.
I'll have to go Strawberry.
Strawberry. All right,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Daryl was
Strawberry.
you got a fighter on your team.
Yeah. Didn't
All
really-
right. My last pick, my shortstop. I don't even know here, man. This is you know what? I'll just do it. Give me DD. I'll just take
Yeah.
DD. You know, he could be
Okay.
my
Have to.
my 9 hitter. Why not?
That's solid. Solid.
DD. You know,
World Baseball
Had-
Classic just had a home run.
I know, had his moments for us.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he filled
That's the right choice.
He was the perfect shortstop to come in
was.
after Jeter. You know,
Right.
he did his job.
He wasn't
you
too
know?
flashy. He was just there,
No,
did his job.
Did his job. Hit some big home
Facts.
runs for
He
us.
did. That's all we
was-
need.
I love DD.
Wish
Right.
Volpe could do that right now.
Yes.
right.
And Jack, your last pick will be at third base.
Going old school. Give me Greg Nettles.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I
Also
like
got-
our teams.
Yeah.
I mean,
Teams are
we
solidified.
still have decent. We could still
Do all-time
we have a couple
managers?
Time
yeah.
to like just put in if you want to do a lineup real quick, like
Let's-
mess around like with
Yeah.
your team. I'll go first, I guess.
Yeah. Announce the teams.
I'll go.
Announce your.
Yeah, I'll do it in like the batting order.
In
I
your
put them
order.
in.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So I'd go I'd lead off Ricky Henderson at first. I mean at center. He'd be batting first. I'd put Cano at second. I'd put Judge third.
Yeah.
I'd put A-Rod. No, I put Soto 4, A-Rod 5, Matsui 6, Yogi Bear is 7th. Who am I missing here? Who didn't I pick? Oh, I really don't know who.
Who else?
Oh,
you got
Don
in there?
Mattingly 8
Yep.
and DD 9.
Okay.
Starting that game, we got Roger Clemens. And off the bench, Goose Gossage.
Could I switch up a player here off my lineup, or can we not do that?
Nah,
That's
you
a
picked
little-
your team already.
It's true.
You
Okay.
picked your team
I did.
already.
I'm thinking.
Here's Jack will take the computer. He'll go
right.
to his lineup.
There it
All
is.
right, here we go. So leading off at shortstop, we got Derek Jeter.
Yes.
Then I got
Obviously.
behind him Curtis Granderson.
Okay,
Mhm.
there we go.
I'm gonna put Babe in the 3 spot.
There we go.
I'm gonna put Stanton batting cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Bernie behind him.
Oh,
Okay.
And I'm gonna go Lou Gehrig, Willie Randolph, and who have Greg Nettles.
Greg Nettles. All
Okay.
right.
And then on the bump, CC Sabathia, and coming in to close the game, the Sandman Mariano Rivera.
Yep.
Love it.
I like my team a
That
lot.
is actually a
I
really
am
good-
love to see how this lineup's gonna
You're gonna
shape
hear
out
this
right
one,
here.
this is gonna be interesting.
So, honestly, I'm gonna have to go Gardner 1.
Mhm.
And then see, this is where it gets see, after 1 it gets a little tough here. I think I'm gonna have to go see Jazz 2.
Jazz too.
Okay. And then honestly, I'm going Josh Don 3rd.
Big Josh is
Big Josh is gonna pimp a
batting
double when he
3rd.
gets up to bat.
Alright.
So, and then obviously Mick Mantle 4. I need that up there.
I feel bad for Mantle, but
yeah, it's
course.
you know
Auto
look, it's auto. 4. He's got to get in there. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
some
yeah.
guys. Look, then we got. I'm gonna have to do Paul O'Neill right after him. Probably Teixeira, and then Gary. Am I missing someone?
IKF, bro.
IKF 9-hole.
All right.
I love him.
All right,
I love him to
IKF.
death. But
There we
he's
go.
9-hole's
Tanaka-
the first hitter right there.
Tanaka
Right,
on the
right.
bump.
Yep, we got Tanaka on the bump, and then we got Chapman coming in.
All right. There you go. There you go.
There we go. So I guess comment.
Yeah.
This will probably be on the TikTok. So
Yeah.
comment what team you think will win. I mean,
And
I
if you
believe-
don't pick mine, it's fake news.
I'll run through just the roster now real quick, just because
Yeah,
that was like
yeah.
that
Yeah.
was a lot. But Team Eddie, Yogi Berra, Don Mattingly, Cano, Didi, A-Rod, Soto, Ricky Henderson, Aaron Judge, Hideki Matsui, Roger Clemens, and Goose Gossage. Jack's team, Posada behind the dish, Lou Gehrig at first, Willie Randolph at second, Jeter at short, Greg Nettles at third, Curtis Granderson in left, Bernie Williams in center, Babe Ruth in right field, Giancarlo Stanton DHing, CC Sabathia, the starting pitcher with Mariano as his relief pitcher. And then Braden's team, Gary Sanchez is catching, Mark Teixeira at first, Jazz Chisholm at second, Isaiah Kiner Falefa at shortstop, Josh Donaldson at third, Brett Garner in left, Mickey Mantle in center, Paul O'Neill in right, Darryl Strawberry as the DH, with Masahiro Tanaka as the starting pitcher, and Aroldis Chapman
Yes.
as your closer. So, like Jack said, comment what team is the best, and yeah,
That's it.
that's it for
So,
today, right?
Yeah.
Moving. I mean, I was gonna get
Okay,
into
yeah, yeah.
opening day. Real
Oh,
quick.
yeah.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Opening
big-
day tonight,
It's
8
a
o'clock.
holiday. It's a holiday.
It
We're,
is.
we're back. Baseball is back.
Couple hours.
Get excited. That's
Baseball
the reason for
is
the
back.
jersey.
Yes.
Big
Uh,
Judge coming up to bat
yep.
today against Rafael Devers.
Right. They got. I was gonna maybe just announce.
Yeah,
the Yankees
go with
starting
Okay,
Yankees.
go
lineup,
ahead. Yeah,
'cause
go
why
ahead.
not?
I
This
didn't
is-
even see it today.
Yeah.
So well.
This is subject to change, but
Mm-hmm.
leading off today for the Yankees, Trent Grisham in center,
Mm-hmm.
and you got Aaron Judge in right,
Yep.
Cody Bellinger in left, Ben Rice at first,
Okay.
Giancarlo Stanton DHing,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. at 2nd,
Mhm.
Jose Caballero at short,
Okay.
Ryan
Love 'em.
McMahon at third,
Yep.
and Austin Wells behind the dish.
All
Max
right.
Fried on the bump. So I don't know.
No Ben Rice today.
What do you
No,
guys?
he's back fourth.
No,
Oh,
he's back
batting fourth.
fourth.
Okay.
Batting cleanup. So what do
that's
you guys
listen.
expect tonight? What do you guys expect?
I just hope
Hope for a dub.
hope for dub.
Yeah.
I just
we got Freed right on the mound
Freed,
tonight. Yeah, opening day.
That's
yeah.
always good.
I'm a little nervous with the
Yeah.
bullpen, obviously.
I don't know if you guys saw the moves that they've been making today.
Which
They
one?
they
What's
put
that?
Carlos Rodon a
Oh, yeah,
15-day
yeah.
IL. They
And
they
Cole.
moved Gil down to
And Cole.
AAA.
Yeah.
I forgot what
Yeah,
else I seen.
I don't know what that's about. I mean, I'd rather have Gil as our fourth starter over Ryan Weathers, but
I feel like he'll make a
knows?
debut down there and then he'll come right up. I
yeah,
feel like.
I mean, I
So-
hope
Yeah.
so. I hope so.
because he did good in spring
He
training
did.
with
he
his.
got rocked one start,
yeah.
but other than
He
that,
got
it
up there
was-
in speed though as well. So
Right.
yeah.
I think he's coming back. That's after his injury. You know,
Hopefully.
it's all we can hope
So-
for.
What is your final score prediction tonight?
Tonight,
That's hard.
I'm gonna go with in my head. I'm seeing 4-2 Yankees.
Mhm.
4-2 Yankees. Jazz Chisholm, 2-run double.
Okay.
I was gonna go with 3-1 Yankees win.
Okay.
Aaron Judge 2-run shot, and then like a sac fly.
Yeah, my issue is I just don't know if our bullpen could hold the game to 2 runs. That's
Yeah.
just
Why-
my
yeah.
biggest concern.
That- yeah,
It
that
really
too,
is.
yeah,
That's my
yeah.
biggest concern. Because outside of Bendar and Tim Hill,
But how long do you
I-
think they put Max Fried in today?
probably have
As
like
long as he doesn't get
80
rocked, I
80
feel
to
like,
like 90 pitches.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd
I'm
say.
I'm hoping he goes like
I'd
six,
say at
seven,
least
yeah.
5 or 6. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
What is your prediction tonight? What do you
So-
expect to see?
Obviously, I have high hopes for Fried every year.
Yeah,
Last
I
year he
agree.
came out pitching great too as
Right.
well. So I think he's gonna. Again, you said the bullpen, but I think he'll hold him. So, bullpen may give up 1 or 2 runs. So
Mm.
I have to go 5-2 Yankees.
All right, there we
So
Okay, cool.
Go.
I think
So-
big Aaron Judge home run tonight. Started
right.
off
He
start off
does
the
hit-
year,
I'm feeling that
He
too.
hits really well. He hits really well in
I
San
think
Francisco,
Yeah,
he
he
got
does.
booed. I don't know if you guys saw that
did
spring
see that. I
training,
did see that,
and
yeah.
so I think he'll come right off the bat
better.
and
That Team
just
USA
crush one.
performance was pathetic.
That's what I'm hoping for
Yeah,
at least
right.
because we need it. We need something to show that we're still not a bad team and
Yeah.
we can do something
Right.
because it's getting to a point
I
where
agree.
we
Yeah.
need something to happen.
I agree.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna do it for the episode. Thank
Yeah.
you all for
Alright.
tuning in. Thanks
Thank
for
you for
coming on,
tuning in.
Bray.
Of course, guys. Of course. Anytime.
And yeah, we'll see you next time.
See you next time.